Hey, welcome to a HiveTech update. This series is going to not be episode based, it's going to be more me just every now and again and when needed, giving an update on what's going on in the server, and I feel like we've made enough progress at this point to start talking about things. So I'll show you around. So, as you might have guessed, this is our starter area. This was the first farm we ever built, and I'll be honest with you, it's actually came in quite useful a few times. It just produces cactus in the background, and because we've been playing for quite a while, it just gains a lot of cactus. Our first real farm was this gold farm here, which is a slightly modified version of Navy Nexus's one. When I say slightly modified, I mean I made it so the observer clock isn't always on, and that's it. And I also moved the lava to this side. We modified the bottom here recently for 1.21 because we put bottles of oozing in there. Splash them with it, drop them in a pit, we get slime. Here we have Golden Helmet's moss farm, which is doing us quite well. As you can see, we've got like a shulker box there, plus a little bit in there too. It's a great farm. It's not really broken on us before. Of course, obviously the stone generators can sometimes produce cobblestone like there is there, but it's literally as simple as just clearing them out. Then we built this iron farm, which has a pretty funny story to it. I originally built this, didn't know why it worked, and then Ray came over and was like, hey, you don't have enough beds. So we can ignore the fact that I forgot that and just be happy that we have an iron farm. We have a work in progress dripstone farm over here, which at the minute is just a mob farm. It just produces mobs all the time. But other than that, that's really the only real farms around here. We have like lava for fuel, which needs upgrading massively because our fuel needs is growing. Nether wart from the odd potion we need. Obviously trees for wood, bigger trees for when we need more wood. Bamboo, there used to be a sugarcane farm here, that's now moved. Melon and pumpkin, and potatoes and carrots there. There was originally a breeder over here, but we since moved that to the new village location, which I'll show you now. Actually, since it's on the way, I'll just show you our nether hub. So at the minute, it's literally just tunnels like this. And our stronghold is that way, in the portal over there. And this way, we have our gravity block duper, which I'm going to just show you on the way to the villager. And again, things here are rather temporary. We just have a ton of manual storage at the minute. But as you can see, we've been making the most of it. Now, a funny story about this is when we first built it, somebody ran it for 12 minutes straight and didn't think it'd be a problem. I'm not going to name names, but it definitely wasn't Nebula that ran it for 12 minutes and produced like 25,000 items and the server died. Yeah, definitely wasn't them. Anyway, on to the villager location. So, here is our villager area. Here's our giant sugarcane farm I was on about before. We obviously have a breeder up there. This redstone line is just for a Simtic wool farm over here. Because again, obviously, wool is a useful resource and we needed lots of it. It's becoming night, so I'm just going to sleep really quick. Oh, of course, there's monsters nearby because of the villagers. Yeah, we have a bit of a zombie problem over here. We do need to fix that. But here's our breeder output into here. And here's our halls at the minute. We just have a few necessary things, a few clerics, and obviously armor people. We have mending, unbreaking, and protection villagers, because that's what we needed at the minute. And this wall is very much still a work in progress, but you can see, there you go. Now, something quite cool about this location that we didn't know at the start was it's built on top of a trial chamber and a stronghold. I only found this out because I was being a goof and dug a hole to, like, bedrock I was going to go to. But in the process, if I just come down here, I could have done this way more elegantly. But in the process, we found a trial chamber. Now, I'm not going to go too far in because it's ready to go again. But there is a trial chamber here that we are currently in the process of stripping out all of its copper, because we're using copper for a creeper farm, because why not? I mean, the CCF copper creeper farm sounds cool. But yeah, there's also a stronghold in here, in the corner over there, I believe. But yeah, that was quite a crazy find on my part. But yeah, this is pretty much our villager location. And I may as well take you to the two other farms we have. So, quite far out in the nether here, we have a witch farm that was quickly made by Ray. So, I'll show you that. So, it's literally just a trident killer, AFK platform, and a storage. Really, not much going on here. But, you know, it's early starts. We have some insane plans. But I'll show you our work in progress creeper farm now. So, here it is. It's quite a unique farm, because we are building this in obviously 1.21 when they made the spawning changes, so we couldn't really pick a better / worse time. I mean, worse because they're massively nerfed, and they are getting better. This uses like a 4.7k per tower, I think. Maybe even 5k, I'm not quite sure. But either way, they are getting better and better. But this farm, like, it's great and bad at the same time, because we built it at a funny time when we were still half deciding what to do. So we have those layers, and I'm in the process of converting the other layers we did have to that new layout. Because originally, it was the layout a bit like this. So, the new layout obviously gives way more spawning places, and there would be water in here. But yeah, gunpowder is a thing we need a lot of, as you can tell by the fact I have 2 rockets left. Obviously that's just the trident killer. But yeah, this is very work in progress at the minute. We were gonna finish it very soon, so we'll hopefully have that finished by the next update. Well, not hopefully, we definitely will. So, unfortunately, that's all I really have for this update. There's not a lot to go over, because we're still in technical Minecraft, still in the early game. We need wood farms, cobble farms, all of that goodness. And as you can see behind me, actually, since recording the showcase of everything, a few things have happened. We've now upgraded the lava farm, which I did, so it's now got 96 cauldrons instead of 5. And I'll quickly go over the other things. So, the first change is with the iron farm, and we've now got compactors for wool, bone blocks, and iron blocks. Obviously from the iron, the poppies, and the string. And over here on the moss farm, we have the same thing. We're just turning bone meal into bone blocks to put in a sugar. We also have a cactus farm over there. But yeah, it's still very early days for HiveTech, and as I said, we have lots of plans, which since been discussed since the original clip about the creeper farm, that we are building a farm that a full 5 density creeper farm out of gold blocks. That's like 1.7 million gold, and you know, that's a little bit. So we are currently in the process of designing some super lag efficient gold farms, and we're just gonna run those for ages. But yeah, that's everything for this update, and I will have a list of all the members on the end screen. So I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one.